In this module, we are going to discuss about time function. Now, time function returns the number that represents the time in Excel datetime code. Now, time or date, both is a number internally in Excel. If you take a number like 1.5, here 1 represents the date and 0.5 represents the time. Now, if I just right click on this, go to format cell and convert this into date, it becomes 1st of January 1900. That's the first day since 1900. And if I click on time, it is 12. 0.5 means half a day. So internally, both time and date is represents as number. Whole number represents date. Decimal part represents time. So that is how internally it works. But to the user, it doesn't show it like that. To the user, it shows it in a date and time format. Now, if you have an hour, minutes and seconds stored in separate cells, like for example, here you have 10 hour, 0 minute and 0 seconds, for example, and you want to create a time out of it, then you have to pass it to a function called time function. It will take these hour, minutes and seconds as parameter and then construct the time for you. So hour is the number from 0 to 23. Minute 0 to 59 and second is the number from 0 to 59. So that's the valid values you can pass for these. So if I say is equal to time and then I pass for this hour, here minutes, second parameter, the third parameter second, and pass them and select them, we get a time, which is fine. It doesn't show in a number or something like that, right? So it's better for me. However, there is some notes to be taken. Suppose you give a value which is more than 23. If you give a value more than 23, if you give till 23, no issues. But if you give a value which is more than 23, that is 24, how will the system interpret it? Because it doesn't show you error saying that R is not a valid value. Because a valid value for this R is from 0 to 32767. So therefore, how 24 is interpreted? And what it does is, it says that any value greater than 23 will be divided by 24 and the remainder will be treated as R value. So what it does, it takes this is equal to and mod this comma 24. So what that comes? 0. So what is it? Our part? 0. If it is 26, what is the 2? So it's 2am. 30 divided by 24. What is the remainder? 6. So it shows 6 as the R part. So this way the time is constructed. Now, for example, in minutes, find minutes is, again, you can represent minutes from 0 to 32767. Now, from 0 to 59, it's fine. So if I give a 59 here, it's fine. But the moment I give 60, then it goes to the next hour, which is 7. And for example, I make this 10 to be better. So it goes to 11 hours. So 10 hours, 60 minutes means it's 11 hours. Right? What about 10 hours, 90 minutes? So it's 11:30. So what it does, any value greater than 90 will be converted into hours and minutes. So how is it converted into hours and minutes? So for hours, what we'll do, we'll say is equal to truncate E10, that is my minutes, okay, divided by 60. So that will give me the hour part, which is 1. And added to 10. 10 plus 1, 11. And minutes, it calculates using mod. So minutes, it'll say is equal to mod and the number, comma, 60. 30. So 1 hour 30 minutes. 90 minutes means 1 hour 30 minutes. And therefore 1 is added to the hour part and 30 minutes is shown here. And similarly, 100 minutes is 1 hour 40. And similarly, 120 minute is 2 hours 0 minutes. So this way it converts. Seconds is the same thing. You give here 59, no problem. But the moment you give 60, you move to the next minute, right? And you become 1201. So here if I get the minutes, and if I give here the seconds, same issue. So I'll say is equal to truncate. So I'll divide the second by 60 and whatever value comes, which is 1. So it'll add 1 to the minutes. So 1 will go to the minute. And seconds, what it'll do? So in second, it'll say is equal to mod this number, comma, 60. Which is 0. So second is 0, minute is 1. And the hour is 2. Okay, we'll make this minute a bit 10 minutes, for example. So it makes sense now. 10 plus 1, 11 minutes. Similarly, if my seconds goes to 120 seconds, then 2 minutes, 0 seconds. So 2 minutes added to 10 minutes is 12 minutes. Similarly, if I make this 200 seconds, then it is 3 minutes, 20 seconds. So 3 added to minutes, 13, 20 seconds. So this way, the moment you give values, although if you can restrict yourself to 0 to 23, 0 to 59, 0 to 59 for hour, minutes and second respectively, it's fine. Else, this is how things would be interpreted for you internally. It won't show you error. It will just take the seconds and convert it into hour, minutes and second. Minutes will convert into hour and minutes. An hour, it will divide by 24. Whatever is the remainder is the hour. So that is the rule. That is how it works. Okay, so that is how time function is constructed from individual hour, minute, seconds values.